Hi everybody, this is Angie, resident psychic medium here at the amazing online magazine, Emma Heaven. Welcome to February's edition. Now, in line with the theme of this month's magazine, the clown. What does that actually mean? And how can we tie that in with what I do? Now, you can call it clowning around, you can call it living in a fantasy world, you can call it whatever you want to call it. But let's look at it as in who's behind the mask, right? Now, all of us wear a mask. I hate to say it, myself included. We put on such a brave face to the world. We put on the face that we think the world wants us to see. And sometimes behind closed doors, we look in the mirror and go, who am I? Where am I? Where am I going? What am I doing? But sometimes the mask is a safer place to be, because then you don't have to wake up and face the realities of what's really going on in your life. Now, let's look at why people tend to wear masks today. It's society. It puts so much pressure on our shoulders to fit in, to make you stand out. You know, look at social media, what it does. It turns people into monsters. And unfortunately, that's the way of the world today. And it's only getting worse. Now, don't get me wrong, there are parts of social media that I absolutely love. There really is. Because I think it's an absolutely ingenious way of connecting the world together. I also think that it's demonized the most evil of the people in the world and given them a major platform to do their thing as well. So there's good, the bad, and the ugly. So sometimes behind the mask is how we protect ourselves. That's our natural defense mechanism. And so, you know, yes, we put on a different face on a Monday, we put on a different face on a Tuesday, depending on what's going on in your world. Or to your friends and family, you have different social circles that you can tend to change who you are to suit that social circle. That's okay too, as long as when you do look in that mirror, you do remind yourself of who you are. Now, is there anybody that's watching this video right now that's going, you know what? I don't even know who I am anymore. Is this my life? Where am I going? What am I doing? Well, if you can answer yes to any of those questions, then you need to come and see me, because this is one of the great things I love about what I do. When you come in the room with me for a reading, we identify immediately those areas in your world that could actually be blown up. Let's put it that way. And so when you have a reading, what we do is we don't just say, oh, guess what? This part of your world looks like could change. No, we go so much more in depth. We look at timing, we look at how, we look at which way you can come in, we look at options of what would happen if you chose to do that. So there's many actually different ways that a reading can help you. But under today's circumstances of what's actually going on in the world, it is the perfect time for a reading. And if you've never had a reading before, don't be scared, because I'll talk you through the whole process and make sure that by the time you leave with not only what you've come for, you leave with a complete refocus. Your heart will feel lighter, your head will feel lighter, and you'll just be ready to take on no matter what social media or this new world is throwing at us today. So if you do decide you want to do that, click on the link after watching the video. It'll take you straight to me. You can email me, or if alternatively you can text or call me on 07801 996 277, and I'll be happy to get you scheduled in. And if not, I'll see you all next month. Thank you.